This is the long version, our Wind Rivers trip to the Cirque of the Towers Loop. We went up to the Big Sandy Lake Trailhead, hiked into Dad's Lake the first night. The next day we hiked to Shadow Lake and slept there, and then we went up to Texas Pass, Jackass Pass, down to Big Sandy Lake and camped there, and then we hiked out the next morning. On our way after we got hiking out, we went to the Big Sandy Lodge and had some big old hamburgers. It was great. Enjoy the long video.
Okay, there's a few cars in this parking lot, the overflow parking lot up there is full, but we found a spot in here. So there are just a few spots. We're making sandwiches before we go. It's about lunchtime. All right, it's 1:06 in the afternoon. We've ate our lunch and we're gonna head out right now. Gonna check in here.
Hey, I listened to the story you were listening to.
I wasn't. I didn't really.
About...
I've got all kinds of warnings. They want you to take your toilet paper out. I'm not sure I planned for that. Somebody lost a coat here. And we're off. All right. 1 o'clock, we've ate lunch. Had a good lunch. Took us about 5 hours to get here by car. And we're ready to hike. Here's the trail sign. We'll take a look at that and then we'll head up. Got a river right here next to us. A pretty river next to us. A little shade. There's the Wind River Mountains. You can see those big tall ones. We're heading that way. Okay, here's we come to our first one. Dad's Lake is this way. We're here at Meeks Lake something, and Dad's Lake is to the left, it looks like. Marm's Lake is to the left. And it's 4 miles to Dad's Lake. And then Big Sandy Lake's to the right, 5 miles. So we'll be coming back on this trail here. But we're gonna go up this one. So this is the spot where you go from one to the other.
Well, not specifically, but I just think of what he did to his friend to give her the weight for the body, you know? Yeah. And, ooh, look at that rock. Yeah. Oh, whoa.
That's something we would climb like all the time.
Yeah, it's like... Oh, look at this meadow. I know. Beautiful. Yeah, this is cool. Woo-hoo! That's the cool thing about backpacking is like, some of it just like looks all the same, like the forest, but then there's also a ton of variety.
All right, we got up here on a shelf and got a big meadow ahead of us. It's just absolutely beautiful this afternoon. Got a nice cool breeze, and we're gonna be up going through some of those mountains up there somewhere. All right, this is Mirror Lake, as I recall, we're coming up on. Looks like the trail merges from the left that we almost took. Merges right back here. Pretty lake. Looks like they don't want us taking the trail we took. Looks like they want us to take the trail we didn't take. Okay, I'm good. All right, we're hiking right along the shoreline of, I guess it's Mirror Lake. Kind of pretty. Hiking in the shade. Nice and cool. In the mid 60s today right now. All right, here's another trail sign. Continental Divide we're on, and we're heading to Dad's Lake, going back Big Sandy openings. So we're heading this way, staying to the left. And there's Dad's Lake, it looks like. Coming down over this little hill and dropping down into Dad's Lake. Getting close to Dad's Lake. Gotta find a place to camp or go to the next lake. We'll see what we got going on down here. Okay, well, we thought we had a pretty good camp spot right here. Nice and grassy and stuff, and it's right by the lake, but just up about 100 feet there's a lot more flat spots, so we're just gonna walk up here 100 feet or so and camp up here. A little sunnier, but looks nice. All right, we've got our camp set up. Here's my tent right here. And it's a nice two-man tent, but just one guy's gonna sleep in it. Sitting up here on this little knoll here. The rest of them are over here. So we're kind of spread out a little bit. And this is my view for the evening. Got a big beautiful view of the lake right here. So pretty. What a beautiful night. Nice and cool. And we got a campfire up here. Boys have gone down to get water from the lake. Using our Sawyer water purifiers, got a couple of them, a couple bags.
Good job leveling it, getting it level. Okay, when I like, okay, go ahead and turn it on.
Which way? This way?
Lefty loosey. Yeah, the only way it'll go. Yeah, yeah, that way.
This way?
Yeah. No, the other way. Yeah, that way. Keep going. Okay, now turn it. Nice and centered on there.
Well, it's a nice chilly morning. Survived the night. My sleeping bag was really nice and warm. I slept in my thermos, like I said, and but it's below 45, I'm pretty sure. I could have wore a pair of gloves, but we could be fine. Matt didn't have puffy jackets for all his kids. They could all have a puffy jacket right now, but it'll be warm before you know it. And here we are down to the one end of Dad's Lake. Don't see anybody here. Got the place to ourselves, at least this end of it. There was some people at the other end up on the shelf as we were coming into Dad's Lake, so up on the left-hand side of the trail, the shelf above Dad's Lake. As I'm looking over towards the far side, up on that little shelf there, I see a tent and some people in green and such. They're up in the sun right now, nice and warm. So that is an advantage of being over there on that shelf in the morning. That sun comes up and they're pretty warm right now. So that's a fun place to camp. Keep that in mind. All right, this morning I've got my water here and I'm adding 2 packets of Zero Gatorade for the day, for the hike in, and getting everything all dried out. The tent's all dried out, looks like. I'm gonna get my bag all packed. I got my individual things here. That's nice to have that bag. I got a little medical bag. And then I have my goodie bag here where I just have different goodies and stuff. First aid, anything that's stinky that goes in the bear box. And we're ready to pack it up. All right, 9:45, we're ready to go.
Yep, let's do it. Whose day is it?
Sydney's day.
All right, I'm just continuing on my watch. We're at 5 hours and 55, 6.3 miles, but I think I got another half, so this 6.8 miles to here. Then our average speeds has been 1.7, but we're just going to continue on with our hike rather than do a different one each day.
This hat is like the dorkiest thing I've ever worn, but I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah.
On course.
All right, we're on our way this morning. Got some stream crossings here. Kind of gravelly stuff they used for the trail there. And haven't hardly seen anybody up here so far. Love some of these bridges that have been built here. Just beautiful condition. Look at the work they've put into this bridge. Hauled a lot of rocks in there and gravel. All right, we're heading right up this little drainage here. Got a little stream still flowing today. Bluebells along the stream. Yarrow, white yarrow everywhere. All right, there's Marms Lake right there. And there's the mountains up ahead. We're heading to. Holy cow. Can't complain about that view. Any camp spots close to 200 feet from the lake, but if I spot anything I'll let you know. Pretty steep on this side here, but what a beautiful setting for a lake. I don't see any campers. There might be something up to that end there.
Reality show. Voss is like a drama.
Alone
All right, we'll get up to the end of this lake. There may be some flat spots over there to have a camp if you want to go camping over there. And there's this mountain range that we can see that goes back to where we began, I'm pretty sure. So right there, that whole mountain range right there. We're probably going down on the other side of that mountain range. All right here we got a sign that says Shadow Lake or Cross Lake or Back to Dad's Lake. So we're right at this end. And we got a great camp. Well, at least we got a bunch of people camping right up here. All right, we came up and we're kind of wrapping back around to the top of the lake here. So this is how you'd get over here to this other side. And there might be some places to camp along the edge here, maybe. A little flatter right here. 40 paces from the lake is where you're supposed to camp, but you still camp 100 feet from the trail or something like that. So, but there's definitely some nice flat spots right here. All right, we're leaving Marm Lake behind us. We hiked from that other side along the right side there, and now we're up above it and we're heading up another draw and go around this mountain range and then down up into Shadow Lake. I love these pink or white flowers. They're either white or they're pink. And we got lupins blooming a little bit. Yep, there's some lupins, purple lupins. White yarrow. That's about it. I haven't seen any Indian paintbrush or elephant ears, elephant head. We'll see if we get some on this hike. All right, we're going up another little canyon with a stream that's pretty much dried up, but this is a continuation or another one. We're heading up. Not too bad. Nice and easy hike. I'm breathing a little bit, but not bad. Starting going downhill now, and we got a group ahead of us from Colorado who camped up at the top of Marms Lake.
But they did not speak to one another. They were listening. Something is wrong.
All right, we're hiking along here, heading towards Shadow Lake, kind of level spot or going downhill a little bit. Very nice. Again, I'm wearing my little hoodie, and the sun is directly behind me, so on my neck, so this is kind of nice. I got my baseball cap hooked to my belt, and I'm drinking water that's had a couple packs of Gatorade powder put in it, which is good to have the electrolytes and stuff. And the hiking is nice and easy and a little cool. So, beautiful hike. And here's where we're going. We're not going on around those mountains, so we're gonna be turning to the right here in a minute. But those are beautiful mountains right there. Big tall ones. Okay, we came from down there. We're kind of going around this mountain here, and looks like we're gonna go down this way, but we're not heading that way. Well, we're gonna go to the right If we kept going, we'd be going to Pyramid Lake, or if we go back to Marms, or if we take a right here, we're gonna go to Shadow Lake. That's where we're heading, to Texas Pass. And look at those mountains up in there. Holy cow. That's the Cirque up that way. We're at 10,143 feet right now. Looks like we're going to be going down a little bit. Got little ponds or lakes or rivers down here. This might be the head of one of the rivers. Don't know if you can get out of this valley though, actually. That river may actually go to the left, not to the right. And you can see some nice peaks up there. We'll pass a nice little pond lake. Got some little fish down in there. Nothing too big right there. And Zach ahead to get us a camp spot at Shadow Lake. And looks like we're going to be hiking right alongside the river that comes from these lakes up here. Beautiful clear water. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful mountain range up there. Okay, this is at 4K. Just passed some nice elephant head in a marshy spot. Now we're coming to the river. Looks like we're going to cross the river here. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. There's some big granite mountains there. Oh, they're gigantic. And we're going to go up around that and to the left. Those are awful pointed mountains up there. We got snow on this side. And that's where we came from. Another river crossing here. All right, here's the lake. All right, as soon as we got down, we could see the lake actually over here to the right of it. Matt got off the trail a little bit before we even went around the corner and came back up in here and found this camp right here. Whereas we kept hiking and I saw a little trail coming back this way. So here's a great camp. Lots of flat spots, lots of room. Lots of spots. Spot here, spot over here. Yeah. All right, we got a great bottle of water here. The water's just crystal clear, flowing right here. Got a beautiful view of the mountains right here. This is the best place to have our camp. It's nice and shady right now, and to get water is just a piece of cake. Just down this little trail. $150 or whatever, and we're in 7th heaven. Easy Mac. All right, I'll put that on my list.
Let's see, where are those sandals at, Pops?
Okay, start stirring that. They should be sitting out here somewhere. Maybe right here, yeah, right here. And I even have a pair that's sized for you.
Yeah, the one over there.
The one that needs stirred?
Yeah, that was
Tuna Creations with my noodles. Oh my god. These ones right here. What else you got there? 4 cheese. Yeah.
Good eating.
Yeah.
Buy my backpack on the way.
All kinds. All these fun kind, like this one. Baked, loaded, baked. Smoky cheese and bacon. And smoky cheese and bacon. So that's what we had for our lunch today. And roasted garlic.
Alright, I can give you my thing.
You want to come right here, Matt? Here's a diving board right here.
I'm going swimming.
I don't know, what are you wanting pictures of?
I was going to do a belly flop.
Oh no.
No?
It's not deep enough.
That's it?
Oh, I bet I believe you don't have to be deep, huh?
I assume not.
I would at least step in there to see how deep it is first.
Yeah, maybe I just go in. I just hate going in like this. This is so miserable. Oh yeah, it's
Maybe a little safer.
yeah, a little safer. Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Alright, we ready?
I'd do it, Matt, but I don't have any flip flops like you guys.
Yeah, I got a pair for you. Okay, we ready?
No. Okay, ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. That is cold. It's not that bad.
That looks like a good spot right there. Go for it. Austin, show us.
We're not going to stay out too long, and it's later in the afternoon. It's not quite as intense. Oh, you got a deeper spot over there.
It's muddy. My feet are sinking.
Is that?
Yeah.
Do the mile swim. Come on. Yeah, you're stirring up some mud, boys.
All right, you recording?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I guess we went to Lambert Lake twice. Did we go to Lambert? Did we stop at Lambert Lake?
Yep.
I was pretty tired.
That'll wake you up.
We're there meditating on her rock. She's already been swimming. There's Zach out there on a rock. Looks like he's walking on water. The people from Colorado, they're camped over there somewhere and sitting down enjoying the lake. And Matt's drying off right now. Austin was quite the swimmer.
And you have to get from there to there.
Gosh. Alright. I just gotta go.
Yeah, I'm glad I did that.
Here he comes, oh boy. Down he goes, right in the water. Swimming, Camp Lowell style. Not quite as cold, they say, but plenty cold. Oh, that looks kind of fun.
Make for some cold water.
That really does look fun. Right. I had a hard time getting in, but I got in up to my neck and swam a little bit. Just didn't go underwater, but I got washed off from my neck down. So that was kind of fun. Wasn't that cold? Someday I need to go swimming like Austin and Zach and Matt. But that was fun. That was fun. We're gonna sit here and get dry. Everybody else had flip-flops, so I gotta wait for my pants to dry and I'll be off.
Go ahead and just try to light it.
It's hard. You gotta. There you go.
And then I'm gonna turn on the gas. Okay.
Did you get
You
burned?
okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Did we lose
Oh,
it?
it turned off. We'd have to do it again. So try to put it like this.
Yeah,
So
under
your
it.
hands under it.
There you go.
The flame's gonna go up.
Can I try?
She's doing it. Let's
She's
try
doing
one
great.
more time.
Kind of hot.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be
You
cold.
try it this.
And I'm not turning it at full blast because I don't want to burn you. Okay, go and then move away.
Did you get burned?
It's a little deer. Just passing through. Always fun when you get a deer passing through your camp. Here's our mountains. There's Matt filling up the bags before we go to bed tonight, because tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to hike to Texas Pass, and we might even do Jackass Pass tomorrow too. Oh, and the fish are just jumping there. Oh my goodness, the fish are just jumping over here on the little pond. Oh my goodness. Crazy. You know, the fish are jumping like no other down here, I'll tell you that. Jumping right out of the water, just one after another. So fun. And here's our mountain range up behind us. And we're heading up to the left there tomorrow morning towards Texas Pass, wherever that is. And Jackass Pass. All right, it's our third day. We're up fairly early. It's a warmer day and not very humid, so our tents are dry as a bone, and we're up without our heavy outfits on. Sun's starting to poke through the mountains. Gonna head down and get some water for the bags. Get breakfast, pack up, and we'll head out fast so we can get to Texas Pass before it gets too warm. Beautiful morning this morning.
Not light.
Light fires out. Guys are ready to go. 8:08. Not bad. 10,283 feet. And we're ready to go on our third day.
8:08, that's an hour and a half faster than yesterday.
Texas Pass, it's our bust. All right, we're starting our hike from camp. It's just after 8. And we're headed to Texas Pass this morning. We got probably a 2-hour hike to the base and then over the top. Or an hour hike to the base. 1.7 miles.
I don't know where those girls went.
Okay, we're trying to catch up with the gals and see where they went. We split up, which was not a good idea. We're clear over here on this side of the lake. Appears to be somewhat of a trail. Yeah. Okay, looks like we're up to Billy's Lake, but pretty peaceful up here. No people up here. Matt's up hiking ahead of me. Oh wait, we camped way down there where that big old rock formation is, and here's this formation here, and then we're up here at Billy's Lake. Actually, there's lots of places you can kind of camp up here. There's not a soul here today. Got a little beach over here, and the trail's going right here. And Texas Pass is right up there somewhere. All right, I'm standing here by myself. Matt got up to this trail with me, and he's gonna put his pack down, and he's gonna head back down to camp to see if he can see anybody. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not leaving. we thought they would at least wait for us here or something. Who knows what we thought, what Matt thought. He sent those girls off into the wilds by themselves. I think he had a phone or something, but we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we find them. I don't know if they're up above or they're down below, so we'll see what happens. Here we are at Billy's Lake, which is above Shadow Lake. Got some big peaks here. Not sure which one is the Cirque peak. Might be that pointed one right there. The Cirque's actually on the other side. You have to hike up in here and then go over Texas Pass up in there somewhere. This is upper end of Billy's Lake. This is the third lake we're going up to. Crossing a few boulders here and going up. Get above this lake. See if we can see anybody. All right. Here we're up to this lake here. I don't think this is Texas Lake. This is the third lake here. Texas Lake's the last one. Well, we caught up with them finally. They just kept going. Oh my goodness. So here we are at this third lake. And we caught up. And Texas Pass looks like it's up there to the right. The guys are heading back down the trail. Laurie's not with the girls. They separated. Oh my gosh. So they're gonna run all the way back to camp. And I'm gonna go sit up with the girls. Okay, they left their packs right here. And I think he said go up to the pass or head up towards it. It looks like the girls are up there ahead. There's 1, 2 kids. Their packs aren't here. So they must have taken off. They got a long way. Wait a minute. No, I'm seeing 1, 2. I'm seeing 3 people. Oh my gosh. I don't know where those girls are. All right, here we are at Texas Lake down here low, and still got snow on some of the mountain, but nothing on the pass per se, I don't think. I think the trail, if there is a trail, certainly doesn't go through that patch of snow. All right, we're at 10,777 elevation here. See if we can work our way around using our maps on our Garmin or our All Trails. We'll be going through lots of boulders going over the pass. All right, here we are up to Texas Lake above on this side of the trail, approaching Texas Pass. Just right up there, 700-foot gain in 3/10 of a mile. Takes you an hour and a half or two. A little snow still up here in August. Okay, I thought I saw the girls. I thought I better go over to the base of the pass, and when I got over there on the other side here, I ran into the guy from Louisiana and his two kids, and I couldn't see him at the base. Now the Louisiana kids are heading up. They hadn't seen the two girls, so I came back over, and the group from Colorado's here, and they hadn't seen anybody except the three guys running back to camp. So I saw the girls before I got to the backpacks. They were coming down off the hill like they had gone to the bathroom. And then when I got up to the backpacks, they weren't there. Nowhere to be found. So I figure, and their backpacks weren't there. So I figure Matt said for me to go to the base of the pass. And I figured the girls had gone to the base of the pass. But when I got to the base of the pass, they weren't to be found. So I'm sitting here by the people from Colorado just waiting and looking out for the girls. I might hike back down to the backpacks. I don't know. I can't see where the backpacks were. They're just over there. I think I can almost see where you come up to the top of this drainage here. And I don't see any girls. So I don't know what they did, where they went. All right, I hiked back over the backpacks. I could not see those girls. And then all of a sudden, I hear these guys from Colorado yelling. I'm not sure what they're saying, but I decided I better book it over because they're probably yelling for me. So I get over to them, and they give me their little binoculars, and they said they saw the girls up on the pass, and they're actually coming down without their backpacks. So I got the binoculars, and I can finally see them, yellow and orange. They're coming down. So they're heading up. The guys from Colorado. There's one guy from Ogden, Utah. Go figure. And we exchanged information about each other a little bit. He skis in Snow Basin and skis 30 times in the mornings, and so anyway, that was fun. But they're starting to head up now, and I think I'll hike up and see if I can catch up with the girls because they're coming down. Okay, here's our group ahead of us from Colorado. This is definitely pole trekking on these rocks and things. You gotta have poles. And we're going right up to Texas Pass there. Okay, I just ran into a guy and a gal who's doing a trail run. They came from the top. I asked them if they'd seen the two girls, and they weren't sure they saw the two girls in orange and yellow or whatever. So, but they're heading down. I told them about the backpacks and told them about the mother, one, and my three boys. Told them to tell them if they see him, Sorensen, and that I'm heading up the pass because I'm thinking the girls are up the pass. I swear that's what I saw with binoculars. So I'll be following this other group. Got away ahead of me now. They're up ahead here. I don't see the girls. Or maybe that's them right there. She's kind of wide. All right, we're heading up. It's all boulders. All right, need to catch my breath here. And there's the top up there, just slowly going. Nice and easy. Something's happening over there. I swear somebody's over there getting backpacks on. I'm thinking that might be them, because they look like they are getting back. Oh, here, oh my gosh. There goes somebody across the meadow. Oh my gosh, I think it's the, it might be the girls. They're on the other side of that knoll. Or is that the guy and the girl that was running? I thought they would be further along than that. Okay, they're going the right way. I don't know what's going on. They're going, oh, maybe that's them. That's somebody else coming this way. A couple backpackers. I'm not sure. So they're coming. Oh, and then there's two more. Oh, those are the runners probably. Oh, and there's somebody back closer to the where the backpackers were as well. So I am completely confused. Who's who? Let's see if the trail runners stop and talk to these guys or what. Holy cow. Okay. Here comes those people with the backpacks. I'm thinking that might be Matt. So confused. Hopefully we all get back together. Lesson learned, never separate, ever. Ever. Well, they're all down there like they're making some lunch or something. I don't know. But I think the girls worked their way back down. I don't know how they got past me, because I'm looking down there talking to this guy, and all of a sudden there's girls down here on the left of the snow, and then I think they met up with them. So how the girls came down from the mountain and I didn't see them as I'm hiking up is beyond me. And I don't know if I want to lose the elevation at this point. I'm going to sit here and wait to see if they're coming. I'm thinking they're going to come, but they're going to get some food and water or something. So I'll just sit here tight and wait for them to make a move. Either send somebody over to tell me they're coming or not coming. Heard somebody yell. Maybe they're not coming. Maybe the girls' backpacks are down there. Maybe I'll just head back down. All right, we're all together again, and we're ready to hit the pass. We're all together. Okay, we're getting through the big boulder fields. I came over to the left. They kind of headed straight up. About the same place. All right, I went over to the left side. There's a cairn here. There's a trail. So I'm over here by the snow. Still going straight up. So we're about the same right here. We're going straight up the mountain. That's a 60 degree, at least, some of that. All right, we're up with the snow now. We're in a state of the ride of the snow here. I had my heart rate up to 143, so I slowed down for a second. More cairns over here. Lots of cairns. There's another one.
Doesn't cool down. I would say let's try to go slower and see how far we can go without taking a break.
Still very tough hiking. All kinds of trails.
The longest crawl you can. The longest means less of the.
Okay, the crew is slowly coming. And there's Texas Lake, Lake Texas. Somewhat of a trail. We're almost there. I think I got 100 feet to go. My heart rate's up to 148. I think I'll wait until it gets down to 130 and I'll finish it off. The other crew is just down 30, 40, 50 yards below me. They're doing great. Got a little breeze coming over the pass, cooling things off. Got some clouds way out there, but not much. Thank goodness it's not too hot on Texas Pass. Looks like I made it just a little bit further. Okay, I'll put my camera down. Texas Pass. That was the best 700 feet I've ever climbed up straight. They definitely need a trail maintenance crew on Texas Pass. There's essentially no trail, no man-made trail up Texas Pass. But here we are. And Wyoming needs to upgrade their signs because they're all really pretty pathetic. If that says Texas Pass, such as Shown and Mormon and something hard to read. They need to get right on that. Holy cow. And now we're going to go down 1,400 feet. And then up another 700. And then down 1,300. We'll see how that goes. Holy cow.
Here I am standing on Texas Pass. Behind me is Texas Lake. All the water that flows down towards Texas Lake is on the one side of the Continental Divide. When we get over to Jackass Pass, all the water that flows down the other side is the other side of the Continental Divide. So just a reference there, we're crossing the Continental Divide between here and Jackass Pass. We'll be down at Lonesome Lake.
Go touch the sign.
Okay.
You gotta touch the sign. We'll have to do a photo. Got it for, say we got it.
You gotta come touch the sign.
You gotta touch the sign. Ring the bell. Ring the bell, Ellie. Ding, ding, ding. Woo!
And now we have to go down the mountain.
Taking some pictures, got a drink. We climbed that mountain in 1 hour, went 11:45 to 12:45, which is pretty fast because we thought it was going to take an hour and a half. So we did it in an hour. That includes a 70-year-old guy and a mother with a sciatica nerve issue right now. So pretty happy that we made it in an hour. Now we're going to go down 1,400 feet to Lonesome Lake. Got a little breeze up here on top. It's 77 degrees. There's nobody else up here. We're all by ourselves. No traffic. So down we go. Looking back towards where we came from, we got some pretty big mountains on each side of us. I'm not going to scale that. I'll take the pass and call it good. Here we go.
Here we are, resting at Texas Pass. An hour and a half earlier, we wasn't even sure we would be able to get up to Pass and maybe just go back the other way, but we did it, and we're ready to continue our hike.
All right, we're just heading down. We're 11,457. We've had total ascension, at least I have, 3551, and we've had a total descension of 1233. I came up Texas Peak Pass a little bit and went back down, so that doesn't count, but we're heading down now, and let's check our time. It's 12:57. We'll see how long it takes to go down 1,400 feet to Lonesome Lake. Say goodbye to the pass. Here we go down. One o'clock on the dot. Right, they're gonna go through the snow. That broke his leg. Helicopter right out. Thank goodness he didn't break it.
She would forget the last one. After when she was inquiring about
We were on the other side of this mountain range last night.
They rewrote some of her past, but left her with a knowledge of who she truly was.
The Cirque of the Tower. That's kind of cool. A round mountain. That is really cool. Got some cairns up here. Got a little warm breeze coming up actually. Okay, I finally just met another hiker heading up, and he's a solo hiker, Salt Lake City, but he really loves the Wind Rivers. And he hikes here even though it's a longer drive. He loves the Wind Rivers. So who knows, maybe we'll hike the Wind Rivers for the next 5 years. But this is amazing right here. And right now it's not too bad going down. Not boulder hopping. Even coming up this wouldn't be bad. So Wow, this is amazing. The Cirque. Got a little stream here. I could reach down and drink out of that stream in a second. So the trail on this side is a little more pronounced and a little easier. We don't have the incline or decline like the other side. The other side is 60% going up, and it is straight up. This is a nice meandering down. So counterclockwise sounds kind of good sometimes versus the way we did. I think I just soon meander up this mountain and go down the other side than going up the other side 60 degree. I've never seen a mountain like that. That is just so cool. Oh. Can you see where we came from? Is it over to the right? Probably so. Yeah. We didn't come from there. We came from over on the right. I'd like to just sit here for the day and be under this big mountain. It's such a unique formation. Smooth as can be and such. Just amazing. There are some clouds behind me up towards Jackass Pass, and that's kind of fun. Got some blue sky and some clouds, and roaming back down here. We're heading down to the valley here. I can see the lake down there, right there. So we're almost to the lake. And over there is Jackass Pass. So we'll be going out that way, either today or tomorrow. Coming down, and we got Lonesome Lake here. All right, we're coming down, and we got Lonesome Lake in our view. Jackass Pass beyond that. Boys had listened to a book on their speaker. They love reading.
A single soul stone carved from polished stone rested face down on a mountain.
And then up to the right, we got the Cirque, I guess. It's amazing. And those pointed peaks over there.
4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days combined. The man lay among the broken remnants of the bed. Some of that had been stuffing and cushioning. He would probably live. She'd been intending this trap for one of the regular guards when she was falling. Not exactly how I planned it, she thought.
Okay, as we're getting closer to the lake, the trail's a little more rocky, a little slippery. You certainly need some good gripping shoes and some hiking poles. But then as we look up, what a view. All right, these last 300 feet to get down to the trail have been slippery, sandy on slick rock and such. You got to be real careful. And there's no switchback whatsoever, so they don't know how to make switchbacks in this on this trail. which is too bad the CCC wasn't up here in the 1930s. Made it to the Lonesome Lake, made it off the pass. It won't be as bad, but look at that view. Oh my goodness. Not too many people will ever see that view right there in real life. That's pretty cool. All right, we've ate our lunch. We had some nice soup, noodle soup, and we're gonna try to go to Sandy Lake. It's 3:30 about, so we got a 3-mile hike ahead. It's a beautiful lake here. At one time we were going to stay here a night, but our trip got cut short by a day because a couple of us were just getting over COVID. So rather than camp here tonight, we're going to head down to Big Sandy Lake or whatever it is, and we'll camp there. Then we got a 5-mile hike out on Saturday and a drive home. All right, it's 3:35 in the afternoon. My Garmin watch says we've hiked 17 miles so far. And off we go. All right, we're over here on this side and we're going to Jackass Pass. Over on the other side of the lake now. Jackass Pass dead ahead. All right, I'm looking back towards Texas Pass up there. Not exactly sure. It might be behind that mountain right there, kind of up hidden there. There's a Cirque mountain, I think. Gold hikers just passed us. Oh, we got some switchbacks, it looks like. Okay, we can almost see Texas Pass up there in the snow. Sweet. And we got Lost Lake right down below us. So, and the Cirque. This is the Cirque of the towers. And these are all the towers. We were on the other side of those ones right there, up there, those jagged ones. Kind of cool, we were on the other side of those jagged ones right there at that other lake. What's the name of that lake?
Lonesome, maybe?
This is Lonesome, so that first one over there was...
I don't know.
That's not a name of a lake, I don't know. We're approaching Jackass Pass. It's an 800-foot climb, as I recall, from Lonely Lake, or Lonesome Lake. But we're up here a little bit, and there's some snow right over there. That's Texas Pass, dead center. And that's Lonesome Lake. Good, fun place to go down and fish and swim in.
I can't imagine ever doing this with the whole family. That just sounds insane.
It's not what I want to hear right now.
Here's a guy I just ran into, and he's from New Hampshire. Looking for a place to camp as we head up to Jackass Pass. And more lupins. Beautiful blue lupins. Taking a little break here. Jackass Pass right there. And the Cirque. And a bunch of those other peaks that we were sleeping under last night. We're on the other side of them today. And this lonesome little lake up here all by itself. So lonesome. They packed up and left me, but I'm working my way up. I don't have a best buddy. Just stick with me. Looks like we're up to Jackass Pass. Well, nobody stopped to take a picture with me, so I'll take one of myself. I made it to Jackass Pass. Goodbye, Cirque. That was pretty cool. And down we go the other side. No photo moment. We're heading down to Big Sandy Lake. Looks like we got a lake right here off the bat. Don't know how easy it is to get around it. Sure doesn't look easy. There's some big mountains to the right. Big, beautiful mountains. We're gonna go along the right side of the lake there, a little bit of a trail. Looks like we're hiking through lots of rocks. Holy cow. There's a trail that went up that way. We didn't take that one. We're taking this one that heads straight down. There's actually another trail that went over that way. But we're going to this trail that looks like it goes along this west side of this lake. Alright, as I'm hiking down this trail, I hear a couple guys that are coming down this way. So they took another route. There's multiple routes on this mountain. Alright, well, we're heading down there. I saw these guys come down this trail here. He's from Manitoba or New York. He told us to come up this trail. Some family tried to go down that other way. They said it's terrible, rock hopping. So we're gonna try this way. We're going uphill a lot. He says once you get up here, it's gonna be nice. So we'll see how that goes. I just talked to a guy and a gal and their two kids. They're from Logan and they're heading over this way. They ran into some people that went that other way down by the lake and said it was terrible. So we're going the right way. And here we are in this drainage. Basically, we went over another pass because we had to climb up here to this one, and now we're heading down. I think we have to go up one more time, but not too big a climb, 100 foot or something. Going down this trail's okay. Still pretty rocky and tricky, but we're plugging along. We still got a long ways to go, about 2 miles to get to Big Sandy Lake. Looks like we're coming out. That lake arrow, whatever it is just right there. There's hardly anything coming out, but we're gonna merge down here with the trail. And we'll be on the main trail again. All right, I think that peak up there is the one we saw on the other side when we started our hike 2 days ago. And Big Sandy Trail or Arrowhead Lake. Well, we didn't go that way. We decided not to go that way. We went up over the top. Here we go. On the main trail now. Look at those boulders. This mountain came tumbling down over the years in big chunks. Holy cow, those are big boulders. It's a big mountain. Hopefully nothing lets loose while I'm hiking past here. Yeah, here's the switchbacks, and here's another lake. Okay, this is the second lake off of Jackass Pass. And we do have some switchbacks, sorta. There's another lake.
Is this a potential camping spot? Or
All right, we stopped at this lake, filled up our water things, and now we're gonna head over and hike on, looks like the east side of the lake up on in the rocks, and down to Big Sandy Lake.
You
Here we go.
me, Sid?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we are on the other side of the lake, up through the rocks. Still climbing through the rocks. Get to the end of this lake and we'll be all right. There's a lake. That's where we got our water. We're climbing through the rocks. Yeah, this trail, there's a lot of rocks and different things and up and down. You think you're going down, all of a sudden you gotta go up and then you gotta go down. It's a pretty tough trail, especially for this old man. And lots of big boulders. Seeing boulders that I've never seen, gigantic. All right, well, we came from clear up there, the Cirque. You can still see the peaks up there and all the boulders here. It's amazing. Look at these boulders just sitting out here. This trail's almost a trail. It's just a up and down trail. I'm gonna throw a boulder right in the middle of the trail every once in a while. Down to Sandy. That came from the 2 lakes above. And to the other side of the mountain. Now this looks like a trail for a little bit. Finally a real trail.
No kidding.
Okay, and look at those mountains over there. Big old pointed things. Holy cow. Alright, we're going. Big Sandy Lake. Been on a pretty dang good trail here for a bit. That's been nice. Saw some people going up. Well, there's some people maybe camping right down there. That might be where we're going. Black Joe Trail, Lonesome Lake, Big Sandy Trail. Okay, we're gonna go over here and see if we can find a spot to camp 200 feet from the trail. Okay, we got us a spot. There's a tons of people camping here Friday night on a close lake 5 miles up. So we've got 3 tents set up here. It's pretty rough ground, but we got a spot. So people right up behind us and people over here. A guy from Louisiana with his kids. Got people over here and just tons of people. All right. Anyway, we're cooking some supper. We got 5 different meals here, just different kinds. Have a good supper tonight and hit the bed. Get up first thing in the morning and head out. Well, it's our 4th day and we're camped at Sandy Lake. It's got a little island on it. Looks like the trail's right down here. Nobody's camping down here. This would be a great place to camp, but then it'd be crazy. So that's nice. We have lots of people camping along this west side of the lake. Even up here. We're camping over here as well. And we're all camping fairly close to each other because there's so many camping here on a Friday night, Saturday. We're up early. This morning, ready to hike down for 5 miles and see if we can get some hamburgers and french fries. We're packed up for day 4 and ready to go. 5 more miles back to the trailhead from the Sandy Lake camp out. People play over in the water. This is the end of the Sandy Lake and we'll be down the trail. Great trail down here. That trail yesterday was pretty rugged.
Okay, everybody starting with line, tell your favorite. Yeah, we'll start with your I just he tends to practice, where does he go? He decomposes, triumphant version. The moose, back alive again, running through the forest, where does he go, he goes to sleep, Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's mice to make the cats go round. It's mice to make the cats go round. It's mice to make the cats go round. It's mice that make the cats go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's cats that make the dogs go round. It's cats that make the dogs go round. It's cats
makes the dogs go round. Fast that makes the dogs go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's dogs, it's dogs, it's dogs that make the boys go round. It's dogs, it's dogs, it's dogs that make the boys go round. It's dogs, it's dogs, it's dogs that make the boys go round. It's dogs that make the boys go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's boys, it's boys, it's boys that make the girls go round. It's boys, it's boys, it's boys that make the girls go round. It's boys, it's boys, it's boys that make the girls go round. It's boys that make the girls go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's girls, it's girls, it's girls that makes the love go round. It's girls, it's girls, it's girls that makes the love go round. It's girls, it's girls, it's girls that makes the love go round. It's girls that make the love go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love that makes the world go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Stop! The world go round. It's cheese, it's cheese, it's cheese that makes the world go round. It's cheese that makes the world go round. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Oh, Romeo the ocean, Romeo the sea, Romeo the ocean and the deep blue sea. Down they fell, they're going down this way to one little angel, all dressed in white. Trying to get to heaven on the end of the kite, but the kite ain't broke through. Down they fell, steady going there they went to. She said to me, why don't you run? I see you don't got any gun. Why don't you run? I see you don't have any gun. And so I ran away from them. And right behind me was that bird. Away from there. And right behind me was that bird. My baby bumblebee. Won't my mama be so proud of me? I'm pushing up my baby bumblebee. Yeah, what a mess. I'm pushing up my baby bumblebee. It was rotten just now. Just now it was rotten, just now. Ate it anyway just now. Just now I ate it anyway just now. Got some egg just now. My mom gave me a dime so I could buy a lime. But did I buy a line? No! I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. And boom, chicka boom. I said boom, chicka boom. I said boom, chicka rock, sing. I said boom, chicka rock, boom. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So fine. So fine. One more time. One more time. Janitor version. One day I came to school. There was mama, and there was papa. And there was no brother. No brother? That's garbage job, this big. One day I came to school.
Almost 3 miles down the trail here. A couple more miles to go. The river's getting pretty big here. There's a lot of deadwood, pine beetle kill along this trail. They've had to do some serious clearing over time, but a lot of trees are down. But the trail's well maintained. There's nothing that we had to work around. Or if you really want to just go on a little backpacking, there's a beautiful valley down here by the river. Tons of places to camp, I'm sure, and just fish the river. Instead of hiking all the way up to that lake with so many people, looking down there, just amazing. And there's probably a bunch of people down there, who knows. Here's a little glimpse of it as we come out of the trees. Yeah. That looks like a fun river to fish right there. Beautiful. Hike up here and fish it all the way down. Oh, we're plugging along. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the other group, but we're plugging along and we're almost down to the trailhead. Probably less than a mile or so. All right, there's where we've been, Big Sandy Lake. Here's another sign, Continental Divide Trail, number 96, Sedgwick Meadows and Big Sandy Trailhead this way. And it's a little rocky going downhill here. Got a final descent down to the trailhead. Back to where we started. We started on the left, Continental Divide, Dad's Lake, and we came back this way. Wow, here we are. Now back to camp, trailhead. Okay, we're on our last leg before we get to the trailhead. We connected with our route, so we've done a circle and back down on this last leg. Got a nice bathroom back here at the trailhead, I guess. In the parking lot. It has a few cars. Idaho, Wyoming, Idaho, Utah. Utah, Wyoming, Texas, British Columbia, Idaho, lots of Idaho, Colorado, Oregon. Hey, oh, that guy parked right in the exit. There's a super overflow even further back. There's somewhere, those cars weren't there on Wednesday. That's how many people are up in this mountain range today. Okay, before we go home, we're going to go get burgers at the Sandy Lodge. We're the only ones here. Well, there's one guy ahead of us. He's from Pennsylvania or New York. Looks like they got little cabins here to stay in. Nobody appears to be staying here. Got picnic tables out here and a beautiful pond at the Big Sandy Lodge. All right, here we go, Big Sandy Lodge.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
All right, we're at the Big Sandy Lodge here for lunch today. This lodge is about 80 years old. Got some nice deer mounts here. Big, beautiful fireplaces. Holy cow.
What did you say?
A 4-point here. Even got a bison over here.
Is it a T-Rex?
It's a T-Rex.
It's a T-Rex. It's
And
so
some
cool,
beautiful
huh?
cutthroat fish. Wow. What are you at there, girl?
Lodge burger.
Wow. That's yours.
Lodge burger.
All right. Austin. This a double? Wow. What you got there? Man, those are big, thick hamburgers. Wow.
Ellie, can you pass the ketchup and mustard?
And there's mine.
Do you want me?
No.
Okay, you ready for the
After lunch, they got restrooms with running water to wash your hands, and they also have a bunch of cabins. It looks like they got little heaters in them. So I guess people could come here and stay the night and go backpacking in the morning. Well, that was an amazing hamburger and lunch. And we'll proceed to drive home for 4.5 hours.